Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading. So, guys, right off the bat, I'm just going to say this. Since you see the cards, I normally don't do that, but I have attempted to record your video 3 times, and for some reason, it just keeps cutting off. So, I'm going to try again. Actually, this will be my third try. I think this is an important message, so I left the cards down. So, we'll get into them in just a second. So, welcome if you're returning, and if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll stay. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the next 10 days. The energies we're looking into are your current. We're going to look into the near future, and then whatever Spirit wants you to know, and the clear messages about what's going on for them and what you need to focus on. And then I've got the overall energy and your challenge card, and then we'll clarify this. And after we do that, we'll clear the cards, and then we're going to get into the energy of the person that's on your mind. We'll also get into your energy, and then we'll get the outcome, the romance angels, and some oracle cards to close out the video. All right, so let's try this again. Your overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And what I was saying about this is that it feels like being really exhausted, that you've put so much work into something that Spirit's kind of indicating that you need to pull back. Not give up on moving forward, but there's something about just putting so much work into something and it possibly not going in the direction that you wanted it to. I'd say definitely slow down. I feel like you need a break. And there's lots of reasons why I feel that way, because I started to focus on the energies that Spirit was bringing out. And I'll explain that to you in just a sec. So with the Three of Pentacles, there was 2 different messages that I was picking up. One was I saw 2 people and a lawyer where paperwork had to be drawn up and signed, excuse me. So if for some reason you're going through a divorce, right now this seems like there's some important papers that need to be handled. If it's not that, there's definitely contracts that need to be signed within a work situation, or there's some kind of agreement that needs to be made with you and 2 other people. I don't necessarily feel like this was a third-party situation, but that's always possible. It can come up with this card sometimes. Right now, I feel like this needs to be taken care of, because your next move, and that's going to be the challenge for you, in the current energy, is walking away. So this feels like walking away from things that were emotionally burdening, emotionally difficult. There's just a lot of emotion in it. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and it's like finally, I don't know why it's pointing out this time, but the red is pointing out that maybe there were some red flags that you didn't pick up on. Maybe there's been a lot of red flags recently and you've realized that you need to move out of a situation. It could be that it was emotionally manipulative. There could be a lot of different factors in there. This card's been bringing up different energies for me recently. It isn't just solidly about walking away. It's like walking away from the burdens of emotional situations. And that could also be with family members, friends, whatever it is that you're walking away from. That Three of Pentacles can represent several different things. The good news is that when you do move away from whatever this difficult thing is, you're moving into this beautiful new beginning. The Ace of Swords, sorry, I want to clear my throat because I feel a little froggy this morning. The Ace of Swords is about clarity. So I feel like there's come a point where you realize that you know exactly the steps that you need to make, and walking away is the right decision for you. With the crown up at the top, if you've watched me before, this to me is about wanting to move forward into something that is more balanced, more equal in a relationship. The King and Queen is how I feel about it. It's having that dream about having that partner, or just a wish that you could find that person that seems more balanced, maybe likes the same things you do or wants the same type of life. And it could have been that the person you were with that you're walking away from just didn't end up being the person that you thought they were going to be. So again, I keep wanting to point out the red in that, like there were red flags and maybe there were some missed and now you're aware of them. So moving forward, you're moving with complete and utter clarity. Now, I'm going to pull this up too. There is an energy that's coming towards you. This person is extremely passionate about you. You may not even be aware of it, but they want to come in and explain to you that they feel, not only do they find you attractive, but they feel a lot of desire for you. They want you and they want to be there for you, and they're going to come in very quickly and explain this. They could also be a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo, because we're dealing with the wands. Then we get into the near future. So the Three of Wands in reverse, a couple different things can come up for this as well. To me, in the upright, it can be making a decision and finally choosing the one thing and leaving the others behind. It can also be about waiting. And to me, in reverse, this is about being tired of waiting. You don't want to continue to sit in this energy of being disappointed or sad, or there's so much that seems to have happened in this. And there's a part of you that just can't see what's behind you, which is what is possible. Once you've cleaned up this and walked away from those emotional situations, there is something else on the other side. The possibilities for the future are there, but can you turn around and see them? It's being tired of crying over spilt milk. You know, there could be a point where you're just exhausted from having dealt with it, that you don't even really want to deal. This is that Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's being tired of the idea of having to walk away from situations that are as emotionally exhausting as this seems. Then, right after that, we have the Six of Wands. Again, fire energy. So Leo, Sag, and Aries. This is having a victory. It could be that you're going to have a victory with someone that is a fire sign as well. This, too, represents finding balance in a relationship. So equal. Someone who's going to treat you the same way that you treat them. Someone who's got the same kind of passions that you have. All of those things are going to matter, and you're going to feel really good once you move forward. It's like as soon as you switch your energy, as soon as you turn around and you see what's possible, that's when the Six of Wands shows up, and you start moving forward. You start going towards the things that are going to make you happy. Even if it's difficult, you're going to start moving forward and start feeling like those steps that you're taking are getting you somewhere. All right, so then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is clearly what Spirit's trying to tell you, that they understand you're going through. But there's a definite need to find balance. Yes, things have been painful. Yes, this was some kind of a deceitful, betrayed energy. All of those things. It's like when it's completely done, it's done. This is, when it's over, it's over. All of those sayings that I could say, when that last sword hits, you can't continue. It's like that last knife in the back is enough to throw you completely off and make you, or force you really, into a place where you've got to walk away. And this is definitely creating some kind of imbalance still in your system. And Spirit wants you to focus on this, helping heal and release this. We all do it in our own time, so I'm not saying that there's any rush for this. But in order to find that stability in your life again, King of Pentacles in reverse, you're going to have to find a way to heal this. And the message I was saying was, first there was a lot of fire around you. Before I started the reading, I said that. I said you're either by a bonfire, something about fire. And now all these fire energies are showing up. And it's getting that fire under your butt to get moving and get healing. So what I was going to say is that going outside, I swear to God, barefoot, and just drop to your knees and cry if you have to. Whatever it takes to release this energy, because it feels like it's still kind of sitting within you, and it needs to come out in order for you to heal, for you to find some kind of balance in your life. Obviously, again, I'm going to repeat this, it takes time. Everybody's in a different timeline. I don't know how long this has been happening, but for whoever's going to be watching this, it seems like those things really need to be worked on in order for you to move forward and find some kind of feeling of you've got your feet on the ground. In other words, stability. Okay, so let's clarify the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords. What are you moving towards? Not just walking away, but it feels like you're moving towards. There's something that you're very clear about. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is not wanting to carry this anymore. Seven of Swords in reverse, and then the Six of Wands. This is twice now the Six of Wands. Having that victory. Once you lay down all these burdens, this is the tired feeling. Once you lay them down and you stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders from somebody who you've left behind. The Seven of Swords in reverse tells me this is being exhausted from people who have betrayed you. This can be the liar, cheater, stealer. In reverse, it's not wanting to deal with those types of people in the future because it creates such a burden in your life. Obviously, nobody wants to deal with that kind of person. But if this is how you're feeling, because that's what that person did to you, you're moving towards getting away from this. You're moving towards releasing those burdens from your life and moving forward into a different energy. You're moving away from people that do this, that create this kind of drama in your life, to someone who is very passionate and kind, who wants to show you that they're not that type of person. So that's beautiful. As you walk away from this, the new person is trying to tell you or show you that they're not like that. They're very different from what you've dealt with. They'll help you carry the burdens of the pain that you may carry from that situation. They want to be supportive for you moving forward. And you'll feel great about it. There's nothing wrong with the Six of Wands twice. Let's say it is all about that victory, feeling really good about those decisions, the clarity, whatever it is that's happening for you, moving forward and knowing that you've made the proper decisions for yourself. And then we've got the King of Cups. So you're going to be dealing with somebody who's emotionally available, emotionally stable, knows who they are, knows how to give love in a way that someone who is the Seven of Swords in the upright doesn't. That person knows nothing about giving. This person is this. They know who they are. There's no question, and they can share their love with you. All right, so let's move on and clarify the Three of Wands. This tired of waiting on healing, possibly. Maybe you're just tired of carrying around the burdens of the past pains. All right, so we do have the Lovers in reverse, which means that was a situation that broke apart. You're tired of holding on to the emotional baggage of painful past relationships. With the Five of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Five of Wands in reverse, you're not wanting to, you don't want to fight for it anymore. You don't want to fight for people. You don't want to fight in relationships. You don't want to be in any kind of competition if you were for someone's attention. And right here, the Eight of Pentacles, this is, again, showing that you put a tremendous amount of work into things. And maybe you want to get back to that place where you can give your stable energy to another person, or wanting to find that stability and focus on work as you move away from the burden of this, the Lovers in reverse and the Five of Wands. It's definitely a break and something not working out. And there could be some confusion. As you move towards this victorious situation, you may be still a little bit confused. Like I said, there's a lot of lingering energy that Spirit wants you to move through and heal. So with the Lovers in reverse, you could definitely have been dealing with a Gemini. I'm going to talk about the other energies as well. I've got so much fire here, I can't begin to tell you. And we do have some Capricorn energy, also Virgo and Taurus. So you could have been dealing with an earth sign as well. All right, so let's clarify the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords and see if there's some kind of advice about how you can move forward away from these wounds. Perfect, the Two of Cups. And then we have the Star card. Great, because that actually came out in one of the other readings. And the cards that had come out were so beautiful. I wish it hadn't cut off. This is about your wish fulfillment and then having strength. Your card, there you are. This is about moving forward with that vigor and the veracity and all of the strength that you have and who you are. What a beautiful depiction of Leos. The strong, beautiful, flowy, confident person that you are. Don't let anything, Spirit doesn't want you to let anything beat that down. You're too powerful of a human being to let anything take you to the place where you feel either defeated or like you can't move forward. Those things are going to heal. From what we see here with the Star card, someone's going to come into your life that I keep talking about, where you're going to see eye to eye. There's going to be a balance between the two of you. These two cups, they see each other. There's also stars in this card. There's a lot of blue energy. So blue could be your favorite color. There's something about water and blue. Maybe you love being at the water. And then the star is all about your healing. So if you don't feel like it's happening, it is. It's happening within you, around you, with the people who are showing up into your life. It's just going with it. I know you guys, some of you guys, especially the ones who watch me, who've seen my other videos, there's been some tough times. So the healing still is going on, but you're getting there. And whatever it is that you're wishing for, it could be that you're wishing for this partner. That's what's coming into your life. You've put it out there. Spirit recognizes that the healing comes first and then this happens. So keep putting your energy into the things that you want moving forward so that you can create that in your life, so that you're free and open to have this happen for you. All right, guys, actually, before I even bother putting those back down, remember I do clear the cards after, and we get into your person's energy and then your energy and a possible outcome. So regardless of who was coming towards you, they may already be in your life. If that's not the person you're asking about, that's okay. If you want to ask about the ex, whatever, or whoever, let me show you these really quick and get them out of the way, is who I want you to focus on, and we'll get their energy. Okay, so this is for Leo's person, please. Leo's person's energy and their energy. All right. So whoever's on your mind is the Knight of Wands, someone who's not really taking any steps forward. They want to, but I think they're afraid to, because I think they're afraid you're going to refuse them. In this case, you're still trying to juggle what's going on in your own life. I think you want to open yourself up to options because you're tired of waiting. If there's an energy of someone that is on your mind, this could be completely different from the main spread, that isn't moving towards you because of their fears, that's their problem. This feels like somebody who's got a lot of insecurity around who they are, their passions, their everything. I'll tell you that in just a second. The overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. So waiting to see if something's going to grow. If you're currently dating this person, they're moving at a turtle's pace. If this is somebody you're waiting on from the past, I mean, not everybody wants to wait for the past, but if you are interested in that person, you could be waiting for a little bit, because right now they have some insecurities around you know what? This person doesn't think they're good enough for you. They don't think they look good enough for you. And they don't feel like they're stable enough. Maybe they don't have enough money, or maybe they're just in a place where they don't feel good about their finances. They want a new beginning. They want to come in and offer you something, but are they going to be able to? Their fears and insecurities about this offer not being accepted is what's holding them back. All of these things are holding them back. So we can't change that about someone, right? If they don't feel good enough about who they are, that's on them. We can't fix that. You can't tell somebody how amazing they are enough if they don't believe it themselves. And for you, it's like, do I wait? Do I not? Do I stay in this situation? Do I not? If this is how this person's going to react, then baby, you got options. You're not going to play games. You're not delusional. I mean, there can be delusion around the situation, but it doesn't mean that you are. This to me says that you have options. And then we have Judgment in reverse. I don't think you've made a decision quite yet about what you want to do with whoever this is you're thinking about. I think you're tired of waiting. Definitely tired of waiting. And I had said before, you're tired of waiting to get over some of those emotional things from the past. In this case, you just might be tired of waiting for this person. So whatever it is that's going through your mind that you think is going on, I don't think it's the same as what's actually going on with this person. They're trying to find a way to balance out passion, finances, and their emotions because of the cups. Sorry, guys. So are you willing to wait to watch this grow? If you had any questions about interference from third parties or whether this person has anything going on of that such, I'd say no. The Hangman coming out of the place of not wanting to feel stuck anymore. And right now it's not happening. So that new beginning hasn't happened in this relationship. And this has been it's difficult for you. It's not moving forward in the direction that you want it to. But, okay, here we go. So see what this person does? They watch you. Instead of coming forward because of their insecurities, they watch you. And they want to come forward and offer, but They don't. They've got this massive internal battle going on. So their feelings are strong for you, but they're in their head a lot about this connection. Whoever you're dealing with. All right, I'm going to put these back and let's get the outcome for the situation. Are you going to wait around for this person? Are you going to wait for them to express how they feel? Or are you going to move forward? What's the outcome for Leo? We've got, ooh, 8 of Cups. Okay, so you may find yourself walking away from this situation. This could be the person that we were talking about. Maybe you had been in a relationship with them and this is just how they were. They were insecure. They'd try to start things, but it really wouldn't go anywhere because they lacked all of those things. So right now it feels like there's blocked communication. Maybe you're just turning your back on it right now because you don't want to deal with the emotional instability. But right now I feel like there's no communication. And then the Tower. Something's going to happen. So whether this falls apart or something happens that finally creates an opportunity for this to come together. And then Justice. So it could be either situation. I'm not saying it's going to completely break apart and you're going to get justice. It could be that once you step away from being too emotionally detached and communication opens back up, there could be this huge shift and things just automatically change and you have justice in it. And then the King of Swords. This is, actually I'd say it's a little bit of both of your energies. The King of Swords is very clear cut. This is someone who doesn't mince words about anything. So having a tremendous amount of clarity, there's a passion behind the King of Swords as well. But right now, to me, this is all mental energy and wanting to have a conversation that's going to cut through any of the BS. So once whatever this is that happens, whether it's walking away or shutting off emotionally and cutting off communication, that creates that Tower moment. So if you need to back off in order to force this person to figure things out, maybe you need to do so. Maybe they did so and now they want to come back and say, okay, I'm clear. Can we do this? There will be justice in the situation. So if this is an outcome that you do want, you want this person, I do feel like it could definitely happen. They're just going to have to get beyond whatever these insecurities are. All right, let's get into the Romance Angels and then we'll get a Lover's Oracle. Well, these popped out, so let's see. We've got chemistry, very soon, trust, and retreat. I think that's a perfect message for exactly what we've been talking about. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it could be that both of you are in a position where things are a little bit tight. I definitely think on their part there's something going on financially. So chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. No doubt about that. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and then retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So when I said the 8 of Wands, there was a cutoff in communication. It could be that you need to take that step back. This is all what Spirit's telling you. There is chemistry. It'll happen very soon. Trust the process and kind of sit back and retreat. If you have to cut off communication in order for this person to come to a place where they can clearly state what it is that they want and you accept that, then that's going to be probably a really great outcome. But they have to work on these issues that they have. Okay, so that doesn't normally happen. I've got the Lover's Oracle, and actually 2 are in my hand, and one other fell that I feel like I need to take. So since these fell, I'm going to take them all. We have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay? If you can, if you want to. And then this one, passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And then the third, wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Those seem like pretty clear messages for exactly what we were talking about. All right, guys. I'm going to get the Wisdom of the Oracle cards to close this out. I hope this message resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. Leave me a comment below. I appreciate all of your support. I really, really do. And if you'd like a personal reading, the information's in the description box. Okay, so we have Yin. Balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. Never-ending story, exchanging gifts. Happy, happy. And then a new life. That's what I feel like you're going into. The yin energy, I definitely feel like there's a need for some balancing out of your energies. If you do any kind of healing measures, baths, whatever it is that you do in order to balance out your masculine and feminine energies, I think there's an emphasis on wanting to focus primarily on the feminine energy side of yourself, male or female. Never ending story. So you may feel like this is a repeat or a never ending story in your life, but I do think there's a positive outcome. So hang on, because once you come to a place where you can have these conversations, it's like the energy starts to balance. Can you do that? Do you want this person, or do you not and you want to walk away? That really is going to be up to you, because then you have the happy, happy card. And the 26 reduces to an 8, which is all about infinity. And look how happy she is. So if this is, sorry guys, I don't know why I have like the hiccups or something. If this is something you really want, it seems as though it's going to make you super happy. So I can't tell you what to do. This is just advice and what energies I'm picking up on, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this reading. I love you to pieces, and I already said my little spiel at the end, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in next week's reading. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.